Smith was catching a quick nap in his sports car when, in the blink of an eye, two massive trucks silently appeared, one in front and one behind, boxing him in tightly and beginning to drive horizontally, relentlessly closing in. Smith jolted awake, sensing something was gravely wrong, and immediately switched his vehicle to manual control. Just then, the truck's huge cargo doors slowly opened, revealing a chilling sight. Packed inside were the newly developed fifth-generation robots. Their bodies glowed with an eerie red light, and one after another, they swarmed Smith's sports car, attempting to flip it over and stage a fatal accident, aiming to kill him and conceal their true intentions. Quick-witted, Smith drove his speeding car, dragging robots under the wheels and flinging them away. One robot smashed through his window and reached for him, but Smith, quick on the draw, shot it in the head. However, another robot seized the opportunity, snatching his gun but losing its balance and falling. Just as he thought he had escaped the pursuit, three robots at the front of his car firmly gripped it, jointly flipping it over with immense force. The sports car tumbled forward in the tunnel, sparks flying and lightning flashing, smashing into iron frames along the way. Fortunately, the car slowed down before violently hitting a pillar, and the airbags deployed instantly, dragging his traumatized body. Smith staggered out of the car, dizzy from the violent impact. He could barely stand, kneeling on the ground to recover. He thought to himself, this has to be outright murder. Yet, before he could fully recover, a bunch of robots suddenly showed up and cleaned up the accident scene completely, attempting to erase all evidence as if nothing had ever happened. Even more terrifying, his own wrecked sports car inexplicably righted itself, turned its front towards him, and charged straight at him. Smith rolled, barely dodging the impact, but then a broken-arm robot emerged from the car, grabbing him and flinging him away. The robot leaped onto a beam, clamped Smith with its legs, and performed a breathtaking aerial rotation, then violently flung him dozens of meters away. Smith struggled to his feet, grabbed an iron rod, and swung it with all his might, but the robot easily blocked it, snatched the rod, and kicked him away. Just as the robot prepared to deliver a fatal blow, Smith surprisingly blocked the fierce smash with his left arm. It turned out his left arm was a mechanical arm. At that critical moment, police sirens wailed in the distance. Seeing this, the robot inexplicably turned and plunged itself into the fiery wreckage, completely self-destructing to leave no evidence of its actions. Smith recounted everything to Chief Miller, but the chief stated they found no robots or signs of struggle in the tunnel, not even a speck. Smith was on the verge of collapse, knowing this had to be the robot's doing, yet he had no evidence. Chief Miller, believing he had hit his head and gone mad, confiscated his badge and told him to calm down for a few weeks. Outwardly accepting the chief's advice, Smith immediately rushed to the robot company. He found the robot Sonny, who gave him a crucial lead. Smith immediately headed to the bridge Sonny mentioned. When they arrived, they realized it was a scrapyard for decommissioned fourth-generation robots. Smith looked around carefully but found nothing unusual. Then suddenly red lights flashed from the surrounding containers. Smith cautiously peeked inside and saw something shocking. Fifth-generation robots were ruthlessly destroying the older models.